it's me, Renee. I'm back. So today, this is going to be my Believathon wrap up. So Believathon was a readathon, obviously. It happened. Give me a moment. I'm just going to double check the notes, the dates. Give me a moment. I did not. Okay, let me check. I don't want to have things wrong, do I now? No, I don't. And I haven't written down it here. I'm so smart. I'm just going to double check it. Wait a moment. Just checked it. So it was from the 11th of May till the 25th. So it was around more or less 2 weeks. There was an idea of you had a hashtag to do. I don't really do Instagram, and I don't do Twitter, so I didn't really do that. But I did read. And yeah, there's also this idea of watching a movie that gives you nostalgia, a movie that you loved in your childhood. I planned to do that, and then the first weekend I went away to my sister's, and she actually doesn't have a TV. Well, she doesn't have a TV or a DVD player, so that was a bit difficult, really, and I had to be social. And then the next weekend, I just kind of forgot it. So yeah, so that happened. And yeah, other than that, the books that I read, yeah, it was both hisses, they were both hits and misses. So actually, give me a moment. The first one actually finished, well, actually started and finished was this one, Statsiki och Myten. It's a Swedish book. I talked about it in my TBR. I was about to wrap up in my TBR, but I can just repeat it. It's the first in the series. So, Satsiki is the kid, and that's the mom. Mytten means mom in Swedish, or it's slang for mom in Swedish. And his mom is very young, and she's very free-spirited and cool. I suppose think in a way of Gilmore Girls, because she's very good friends with her son, her son. And but Satsiki, he has full of imagination. He does a lot of stuff that's wacky, and like he interprets stuff way off. Like he thinks this book it starts with his first year in primary school, and the first day when he sees his teacher, he believes that she's an alien because she has so hairy legs. So it's just so good, so good. It's just so funny. Even though now at 27, I'm still highly enjoying it, reading it. So this one definitely holds up. And yeah, I read this in a day. I think on the 11th. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. And I just loved being back in this world. It was just so fun. Yeah, highly enjoyed it. And just a bit of a side note, really. But sometimes people say like, okay, because often books are like 350 pages or 500 pages. Like normally books are kind of that length, and often there's a lot of books that kind of have dead points where sorry, a chapter or two where nothing happens, or like maybe half the book is kind of boring and nothing really happens with the characters or plot or anything. And people say like, well, you need stuff like that for atmosphere, or like it's quality and blah blah blah. And like, yeah, do you do that? Do you need that? I mean, this book is it's 152 pages. And it still has a tons of plots in it. Like stuff happens all the time. Like every chapter, even though it's short, it has like so many plot lines. So it's kind of like, I would say like in a way it's like 1,000 books in one. So yeah, you can write short and still have it interesting. You can write it short and still have plot development and character development as you do in this one. So yeah, I suppose it's different with kids book because you need to write interesting because kids have short attention span. But I don't really like this idea that because you're an adult, you have to be able to tolerate books that are uninteresting, or like where there's lots of pages and chapters where nothing happens. Like, why would we tolerate it when we don't tolerate it for our kids. I think that's a bit stupid, really. A bit stupid. But yeah. So yeah, love this one. And I actually found out recently, I think it's actually out actually in English. At first thought it wasn't, but I found out it is available in English. Sorry. Though it's a bit of an older book, so I suppose it's easier to get it online, like from eBay and used and stuff. If you're trying to get it from the bookstore, I think that will be difficult. But yeah, it's just very, very fun. I love being back in this world, as I said. So yeah. Also, I sorry. I also ended up reading the second book in the series, which is Satsuki of Hotton, Satsuki and Dad. In that one, he meets his dad for the first time because actually, yeah, his dad is a Greek. A Greek. He's Greek. He lives in Greece, and his mom met him during a vacation for many years ago, and yeah, she never told him that she has a kid, and then stuff happens, and during this book, he kind of talks like, "I want to meet my dad. Is it real? It's not real." And then at the end of this book, they go to Greece, and then yeah, in the second book, you meet his dad, and that's very fun, and other stuff happens as well, and yeah, second book ends spoiler, well, just gonna say it. In the end, they crash a wedding, which is like when you're a kid, like yay, but like when I read now, like what? Isn't that very mean to like the one you're crashing the wedding to? I mean, think of the feelings and stuff. But yeah, I suppose. And justifies means I don't know. But yeah, I said I also read the second book. That's the second book. But where the second book has gone, I have no idea. It's just gone. I don't know where it is. So that's sad. I might be actually missing it. I just recently bought it, so that's very annoying. So that's not cool. But that's that really. Then other than that, I tried to read The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle. I think I got like maybe 50, I think maybe I got like 100 pages in. I liked the first chapter or two and I found it interesting. But after a while, I kind of lost interest. Like, I didn't love the plot. I didn't love the writing. And I felt like, I don't know, like, sorry. So on the frontier, Patrick Rothfuss has said, The Last Unicorn is the best book I've ever read. You need to read it. If you already read it, you need to read it again. Honestly, I didn't really feel like I needed to read it. I was supposed to, because like it's a classic, but like now after reading it, I'm like, okay, well this is the book you're talking about. Is this so interesting? I don't know. So yeah, this one is going to charity. I give up on it. So yeah, I might get some dislikes from this on this video. Hopefully you won't dislike me too much. But yeah, I started also Johnny McIntosh. Uh, Escapes London, I think it is. I'm just gonna check what it's called in English because it's Norwegian translation. Yeah, Johnny McIntosh and the Spirit of London. It's so weird. In English, it's Spirit of London. In Norwegian, it's Travels the Galaxy. It's not that similar, really, but yeah. So I got like maybe 1 or 2 chapters into this one, but I really quickly realized I didn't really enjoy it at all. I felt like it was very patronizing and childish. Like, I suppose it's middle grade, but like, yeah. I felt it was patronizing, and you don't really need to be patronizing, even though you're middle grade. So, yeah. I did not enjoy this one. So that's also going to charity. So also, a moment. Yeah, I'm back. I just have to get this book. So yeah, as I said in the TBR, I plan to read Dragon Pearl by Yun Ha Lee. I had started slightly before Readathon. Did I? Did not? I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, I tried to read this several times during Readathon, but I was never in the mood for it. Like I enjoyed while I read it, but then I kind of always felt like I was more in the mood to read other books. I was more in the mood to pick up other books, and I really felt tempted to read much in this one. And that sounds, I suppose, maybe weird in a way, because good books you just swallow, you read them in one go, or you read them fast. And yeah, this one is good. I just wasn't really in the mood for it. I don't think I'll DNF it. I do, seriously, believe me, I do enjoy it. But I'm thinking this might be a book that I read a bit now and then, like slower, like a chapter now, a chapter then. Or I suppose also like some books you kind of have to wait a bit until you get into, like when you're at maybe like page 200 or 150, like, oh, stuff is happening, I need to read all of it now. At least that's what I think. Like some books, like they start interesting, but you don't really feel like you need to read all of them. And then something like huge happens, like, oh, I need to read it so much now. I need to read all of it. I think this might be one of those, because so far not much has happened really. I am enjoying it, but just not has much has happened. But as you see, I'm not that far into it. At page 47, so I'm just started it, and the book is around 200, around 300 pages. So yeah, and yeah, so that when this one started, but I didn't really, I read a bit of it in the first week, and then I didn't really read it much more. Other than that, I didn't actually read that much for this week. Readathon. Uh, if you pay attention for my tomorrow TBR, I had goals, and then they, yeah, they didn't really happen. I just wasn't that much in a reading mood, like during the readathon. So sadly, yeah, I did. sorry, I did. Sorry, I did actually listen though to a Norwegian children's story. Well, children's middle grade. Well, it's a children's story, so you can go in there. Um, I'm pretty sure this book is not available in English, but I could be wrong. I'll check it out. But yeah, it's an audiobook. As I said, actually, I think, pretty sure I could talk about it in TBR. But yeah, it's one of Anne-Kat. Vestley's books. She went to 100 years if she'd been alive this year. And she's one of Norway's most beloved children's authors. And she wrote about sex for 6-7 year olds, like scandalous. She wrote about men being home, girls playing with cars, etc. etc. Like this, the book that I listened to on audiobook, it has the protagonist is a 6-year-old girl. Her dad is doing a PhD, and her mom is a lawyer. So her dad spends most of his days at home, while her mom goes to office, and that's quite different from all of her neighbors, because this takes place in 1970s. So, scandalous! Your dad is at home. Why doesn't he have a job? So yeah, that's quite fun. Like, it's a very fun look at like gender roles and stuff. So I really enjoyed that. Though I would say I enjoyed it most as like a nostalgia read. I wouldn't really say it held that much up. Like, it wasn't that interesting. Like, now to listen to the story in itself. Like, some points were like, oh, that's fun. But like, all in all, it was like 98% nostalgia and 2% pure enjoyment. So yeah, sad. But I just suppose some books you kind of just have to be in the age bracket to like highly enjoy. I suppose other people might enjoy this more as in my age. I don't know, but I didn't. And yeah, that's it really. I end up I end up listening to the beginning of Coghart, but I did that a few days ago, so that was like way after the Belivathon ended. So yeah, but I did also, I didn't listen to a lot of Coghart because I didn't like Naruto in that one at all. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, Gavin, it was fun, really fun. Sadly, it didn't go all that good for me, but still, I really enjoyed like the little that I did, and I really appreciate your enthusiasm and your words and your your goal and your enthusiasm for this genre and this readathon. Your have my word, the word on my tongue, but I can't remember it. But anyhow, you understand my point. I really like the idea of this readathon and your spirit and your idea for it. Sadly, it didn't work for me, but it might work another time. Who knows? I still like. Also, like, I read a few books, and honestly, I'm happy with them. I mean, if you don't read all the books, all the readathons, you shouldn't be ashamed because it happens. It's not like all the time you read all the books that you plan to. At least I don't. So yeah, I had fun. As I said, thank you, and see you later.